Yeah, superb. Let's see the next question then. Yeah, again a good question. Find the point of intersection of the line. This is the line with the plane where A vector, B vector, and C vector are non-coplanar. Now, again, I will take the concept from 2D line and set the logic here. So, in 2D line, if we know there are two curves, to find the point of intersection, we have to solve them simultaneously. Do you remember what is meant by simultaneous solving? Simultaneous solving means substituting one variable from one equation into other, like that, some kind of, right? So here also we'll do simultaneous solving. What we'll do is, guys, we'll simultaneously solve these two equations. Now, please remember, here we have three unknowns, t, x, and y. So once we get t, x, and y, we can substitute the value of t here, or we can substitute the value of x and y here to get the point. What is the point? R vector is the point. Remember this. I hope you remember. When I said R vector dot n vector, that R vector is any random point. That is x, y, z. So basically we need that point. Let us solve this simultaneously. So basically we have to equate these two, correct? So if I equate, I'll get 2a vector plus b vector plus tb vector minus c vector is equals to a vector plus x, b vector plus c vector plus y, a vector plus 2b vector minus c vector. Let us get the coefficients of a vector, b vector, and c vector together. So here I can write 2a vector plus 1 plus, let me open this bracket and then we'll write, right? So b vector plus tb vector minus tc vector is equals to a vector plus xb vector plus xc vector plus ya vector plus 2yb vector minus yc. Let us group the terms together. So I'll get 2a vector plus 1 plus tb vector plus minus tc vector is equals to a, here we have 2, this and this. I get 1 plus y, a vector. B vector, we have these two. I can write plus x plus 2y, b vector. And the remaining is c vector, which is x minus y, c vector. Now, if we equate the coefficients, I'll get, let us equate the coefficient of a vector, b vector, and c vector. So I hope you know this is how we do vectors. Like in, if it was in terms of I, j, k, that is I, j, k, then also we have to do the same thing. Here also we'll do the same thing. So 2 equals to 1 plus y, then 1 plus t is equals to x plus 2y, and minus t is equals to x minus y. So from here I'll get y equals to 1. Let us substitute here. At 1 plus t is equals to x plus 2. That means t is equals to x plus 1. Here minus t is equals to x minus 1. So t is equals to 1 minus x. Substitute here. I'll get x plus 1 is equals to 1 minus x. 1 and 1 will get cancelled. I'll get x equals to 0. So if x equals to 0 and substitute here, so I'll get t equals to 1. Simple. Just substitute the value of t here. I will not get the space here. So if I substitute the value of t as 1 here, I'll get r vector equals to 2a vector plus b vector plus b vector minus c vector. That means r vector is 2a vector plus 2b vector minus c vector. Let me remind you, r vector is any random point on the line and the plane. But here, since we solved them simultaneously, we got the point of intersection as r vector. Or else, rather, you can also substitute x and y here. If I substitute x and y here, I'll get the same thing. Let me check. So if I substitute x equals to 0 here, this will be gone. I substitute y equals to 1. So I'll get r vector is equals to a plus a, 2a plus 2b minus c. Y is 1. See, we got the same thing. Why we got the same thing? Because r vector is the point of intersection of line and plane. And if you know, a line and plane, if intersects, there will be only one point of intersection. That means the point of intersection will be unique. So that's why we got both the values same, because it will be one unique point of intersection. I hope it is clear. It's clear till here, guys. Give me a thumbs up so we can move on to the next question. If it's clear, guys, give me a thumbs up so we can move on to the next question. Come on, guys, yes or no? Arre, there are so many present. What is happening? Did you all not understood something? Give me a Navya said thumbs up, Manika. Okay, super. Please, like, I am a little bit afraid. If you're not replying, I think you didn't understood. If it's you didn't understood, no problem. Just write it in the chat box. We'll do it once again. But all of y'all, many of y'all give thumbs up, so I think it's clear, right? Let's see the next. Yeah, this is also a good question. Come on. Let's see who gets the option first. I'll give you 2 minutes to solve. Okay, guys? Let's see. Come on. Try to draw a diagram. If you try to draw the diagram, I guess you'll get the hint of what we need. Please look at the question carefully. We need equation of plane. What do we require to find equation of plane? Two things. Point on the plane, normal vector to the plane. Keep this in mind and try to solve this. And you'll get your answer. What is the point and what is the normal? Try to draw the diagram. I hope you know what is meant by foot of perpendicular. Right? What is meant by foot of perpendicular? Come on. Nobody till now? I think 1 minute is over, right? One more minute. Base of line lies on axis. Which line? Base of line. Which line? We are talking about plane, beta. Sujit. Perpendicular line lies on axis. Which axis? Which axis? Okay, if you are confused about diagram, let me draw the diagram for you. You will get it what I'm trying to say. This is a plane. This is the point 4, 2, 1. Let us name this point as A and let us name this point as B. So from point A, foot of perpendicular means point B lies on the plane and AB is perpendicular to the plane. Now, can you get the answer? Oh, Akhil got it as 4. Only one. What about others, guys? What about others? Right? So we already have the point on the plane, that is B. Now we require vector perpendicular to the plane. And if you can see, it is none other than BA vector. None other than BA vector. So let us find BA vector. BA vector is A vector minus B vector. So 4 minus 2. So 2, I am only writing coefficients. That means I am only writing DRs. 2 minus 3, minus 1, 1, 2. Right? This is basically n vector. What is the point? Point is 2, comma 3, comma minus 1. What is the equation, guys? R vector dot normal is equals to point dot normal. So that means if you know R vector dot normal reduces to in Cartesian form ax plus by plus c, and this reduces to equals to d. So a, b, c are this a, b, c. That is 2x minus y, ax plus y plus c z, right? Plus 2z equals to point dot normal 2 into 2, 4 minus 3 minus 2. So this is equals to minus 1. If I take everything on the right hand side, I get 2x minus y plus 2z plus 1 equals to 0. Is any option? Yeah. Fourth one, superb, Sujit. And oh, everyone gave the answer. Yeah, very good, guys. Manikanta, Akhil, very good. The answer is option 4. I hope you got it. Let's see what we have next. Yeah, this is also a good question. Let's see. How can you use some logic? दो कौड़ी का question है. You have to use some use some imagination. But try to imagine and then you'll get the answer. Let's see. The equation of plane passing through the point and perpendicular to x-axis. What does it mean by perpendicular to x-axis? Remember again, if you get stuck anywhere, just remember that to find equation of a plane, we need two things, point and the normal. Here, as you can see, point is clearly given, which is 3 minus 6, 9. We just require the normal. And I hope you can see the normal. Now it shouldn't be very difficult. Come on, no one still. I'll give you answer, I think, but in two ways. First of them will be an imagination. As I told you, if your imagination is superb, then it's good. And other thing is that I told just now. Get the point, get the normal. Still no one, guys? Okay, let me draw the diagram. This is the plane. Akhil got superb, Akhil, superb. Very nice. I'm really impressed. He got the right answer, which is option D. Let's see. Now, this plane is perpendicular to x-axis. This is my x-axis. What is DRS of x-axis? It is I cap. So I cap is basically my normal vector, and this is the point. So I can get the point. I got the normal vector. Now again, the second method, I am not doing this. You can do it yourself. R bar dot normal equals to point dot normal. Correct. The second thing I want you to know is you to get you some imagination. Now imagine. Okay, let's see if you can imagine. We have three axes: x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, which are mutually perpendicular. That means x-axis is perpendicular to both y-axis and z-axis. Listen to my words very carefully. X-axis is perpendicular to both y-axis and z-axis. Or I can say x-axis is perpendicular to the plane of y and z-axis. X-axis is perpendicular to both y-axis and z-axis, which means x-axis is perpendicular to the plane of y-axis and z-axis. I hope you understood this. So if x-axis is perpendicular to the plane of y-axis and z-axis, we know that the plane of y and z-axis is called the yz plane. The plane of y-axis and z-axis is called yz plane. So that means this is the required plane P, and since this is the x-axis, it is also perpendicular to the yz plane. So that means my required plane is parallel to the yz plane. My required plane is parallel to the yz plane. And I know that if my plane is parallel to the yz plane, its equation is x equals to x1. Now this is x1, y1, z1. So that means x equals to 3 or x minus 3 equals to 0, which is option number 4. Superb. I think if you can imagine it now, like what I explained, it will feel very like interesting. Yeah, this way also can be thought. So is this clear, guys? Give me a thumbs up if it's all good. The explanation, I think I tried to explain as best of my ability. Superb, superb. Thank you all. So yeah, we'll end today's section. This is all I've got for plane. Again, I would like to remind you to apply for JE applications, which is ending on 30. I hope you have all done it, right? When will integrals? Integrals is over, beta. Now last topic is remaining, which is probability, which we will try to complete before your pre-boards. I think it's starting from 3rd December, right? So before 3rd December, we'll try to complete probability. Integrals is over. If you want the video lectures, you can get the video lecture. I'll send you the link. Which JNV are you from, guys? Sujit, JNV Kurnul. Okay, I will tell the manager and or the subject in charge to to send your center in charge the link, and they will get back. Okay, guys. Thank you all. Tomorrow we'll start with probability. So yeah, that's it. Bye guys, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.